what the idea of God is basically a projection of anthropomorphic features like intention
Mhm.
or will or desire or want or even law or
Well,
legality or morality or
let me ask you
authority.
this.
I think I think it's a projection of our own desires, wills, morality, and authority.
Let me ask you this. What does the blanket look like?
It, the unknown. There is
No, no,
no
no, no,
actual
no.
shape
The
to it.
blanket hides the unknown. What's the blanket look like?
I like that
Unknown.
one.
No, no, the blanket. Like, what is the like? You can look at a blanket in your room or the
It's
bed. Like, what
unknown.
is?
It looks like human. It looks like human features. It looks like us desiring for answers. It looks like our curiosity.
Agreed. Would you say that the different patterns or colors that can be on a blanket could represent different religions or belief systems?
I think that it represents the desire to know things and our curiosity.
Well, that alone doesn't blanket the mystery. That's the
John, are you
want to
saying
find
That
out the
is
answer.
multiple religions can be
that.
true?
That's why this idea exists.
I thought a good bit about that quote when I heard Jimmy Carr said it. I think the meaning underneath the surface level is the blankets are the projection, the trying to find truth, no matter if that's religion, science, anything. But the way that blankets work, you can still see a bit of truth underneath it. You can see the figure, the way that the blanket lays on the body. So I think in the same way, there is some truth in all these ways, these methods humans have found in an effort to find truth.
Yeah.
I think human beings want to think that because it gives them comfort. I mean, that's what a blanket does. It
Well,
gives comfort
how else do we move through life?
Yeah.
by searching, by investigating, by finding answers.
If we're dealing with an invisible man, then what's better than throwing a blanket on it?
Not thinking there's an invisible man and finding the actual answers.
How's that going?
It could be the case that there is no invisible
A lot
man.
better than
I
believing
like that.
there's an invisible man there that's giving answers.
What is this mystical, magical, better method?
Not knowing. That's what they want.
Being able to say, I don't know, and being epistemically humble.
Literally just not
Wait,
knowing.
so
Not wanting, being ignorant. Is that
are
what
you a
it is?
nihilist?
No.
Well, like, where does so do you believe in reason for reality?
I don't think that that's intrinsic or natural. I think
I'm
that that's only according to an individual perspective.
That's actually a very good
Tiny. I got a
question.
question. Do you think saying I don't know is a knowledge claim?
Wait, hold on. Wait, if you say I don't know, wait, maybe I'm a nihilist. I just realized.
You might be,
Wait,
dog. You might
If you
be.
say I don't know, you're not a nihilist. That's some bullshit that
It's just
theists
ignorance.
try to play as a game to say that they have purpose when they
oh no,
themselves have just as much of a subjective purpose as any other individual that exists on Earth.
To really
oh
say
no,
I don't know
oh
into
no. Hold
into
on.
it is just
Wait, wait,
ignorant.
wait. Nihilism holds that there's no intrinsic meaning to like reality or anything that exists, or like there's no way of us, or I guess like an epistemic nihilist would hold that there's no way for us to know anything.
Possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, think through it, but be like I said, be careful about the label. Don't jail yourself.
Can you even be a propositional nihilist? I don't think so.
Hmm.
I think we're missing a big point, which is that most religious people don't claim to know. Knowing is a thing, it's knowledge, it's of logic. They claim to have faith. And that if you have faith, you can't
Agnostic
know.
as well. I
Hmm.
think anybody's not agnostic.
Wait, I am an epistemic nihilist because
Word.
like wait, whenever I say I'm agnostic, I say I don't know and I don't think we have the ability to know or enough information to know. So I'm an epistemic nihilist. Wait,
I was
what?
about to come back
Nihilism
to say
will
that.
lead to death.
Wait,
Let's
that
just say.
just clicked.
Existentialism.
Yeah, I'm just back to talk on
Hey,
why do
BlueSky.
people yeah, it was good, bro. Like on why do people think that God changes? It's
Ooh.
People
it's
think
a
God exists.
No, God changes.
Changes.
Because when you read the Bible, most
Think God
likely
exists?
change.
Do people think God exists?
Oh wait, actually,
He's not answering my question. He's just asking a question over a
oh wait,
question.
actually, wait, hold on, wait. Benjamin might be right. Wait, or I don't know. He said like, no, you think our ability is
It might be a little
limited.
bit
You might still
emotional, a
care
little
about
bit,
it.
but it's cool. But
I guess.
Well, thinking God
That's
exists is
about
not
one of the
emotional.
only things he
but
changed his
if
mind
I
on.
could
But he
go
didn't.
and
He refuted
explain,
that too.
I have to think about this.
yeah.
Go ahead.
So the
Bro,
reason,
you're
so
focusing on the
Possible
blanket. You don't got to
Emotional?
do that.
so I would I would understand that it is actually a
My
complex
emotion
picture of
perspective.
God's
What do
nature
you mean?
when it goes to
What?
Malachi chapter 3 verse 6, when it says that for I am the Lord, I change not.
Yeah.
And then afterwards in Exodus, right after that, God relents from destroying the Israelites after Moses' intercession. But the thing you have to understand here is that one way to approach this paradox for understanding is most likely to understand God's nature is unchanging, but his actions and response can actually vary depending on the circumstances of the situation.
God is
It's not that
temporal.
God changes, but rather that he interacts with humanity in a dynamic way, taking into account our prayers, actions, and decisions, just like in the modern day, like right now, in any type of way,
God
for any
is
type of believer who is a believer. But if you're not a believer,
Nice.
you have the right to say, yeah, no, that's not true, because you do not believe, which is fine.
Yeah.
But the reason why do people think God changes is because later in the text it said, then God changed his mind. But it's not in the change his mind in a way as us making it thinking about doing a decision and say, yeah, nah, I'm doing something else. That's not like that. He's not going against his own nature of being all knowing, all just, all logical, but he's actually interacting and responding depending on his own creation.
Mm-hmm.
The same way when he wanted to, like, if you read Jonah, right?
Mm.
In this situation, to make it really short, Jonah was sent by God to a civilization that was doing evil. Then later on, Jonah went to a lot of circumstances and tribulations because he didn't do what God sent him to do.
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause right there.
Pause it.
I actually just came up with an argument that might be good, but I would argue that God does change because if you go to Israel right now and you find a group of Jews, they're not still required to follow the laws of the Old Testament, right? Like they would be following the Christian laws. So did God change from Old Testament to
No, he
Christian
didn't.
laws for Christian
Jesus.
Jews?
Yeshua.
No, he didn't.
So like why are Jews today that are
Why are Jews
Christian,
today still
why would they
following the
not
Old
follow the
Testament?
Old Covenant?
I'm
Because
pretty
they
sure we
choose
think of
not.
it in
Well,
reverse. We
yeah.
think that the message is this person necessarily saving everyone, but if you don't see someone as a savior, how could they be your savior?
Yep.
It could be true that this thing or person is one group savior and not the other.
The Jews don't think that Jesus ever came down in human form. You know what I'm saying? While Christians believe Yeshua, he came down in human form. Savior, everything. Died on
They
the cross and all
they
that. But
acknowledge he was a real person. They just
they
don't think
acknowledge
he's
he
the
was a real
savior.
person.
Yeah,
But
so I
they
would say your
agree.
argument could stand if the Jews were Christian, but they're
He wasn't
not.
anointed. He wasn't anointed by Mashiach with somebody of the priesthood. He wasn't a Mashiach.
Wait,
Are you talking about?
isn't Jew like a
As a king?
racial but also like religious identifier? So like let's say that right? So let's
Like
say that
It's
people who
considered an
follow
ethnicity, but it
Judaism.
gets super confusing.
Yeah,
Is
it
he
gets
talking
very
about
confusing.
the prophecy, the king prophecy?
I think so,
no,
but
what I'm talking
But
about is
Coco
like
is talking about Judaism, the people who follow
no, what
Judaism.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
no, I like that prophecy though, because look,
well, hold on. Well, like what I'm talking about is there's the old covenant, right? And like the Jews were chosen to be like the chosen people essentially, and there were rules that God had them follow. But then when Jesus came, he said, I'm not here to get rid of the old law, I'm here to fulfill it.
well,
And like Christians today are not following the Old Testament laws, right? They're following the New Testament laws or whatever the
Well,
New
a lot of
Covenant is,
them.
right? So like my question is like if we go to Israel and we find a Jew who's a Christian, and they're not following the Old Testament law and they're following New Testament laws, is it the case that God, Jesus, changed because he had the Old Testament Jews and Jews today not follow the Old Testament? Well,
The
actually, he had,
Christians
well, you
kill,
know what I
the
mean?
Christian lust, the
Yeah,
Christian love with
God,
mother and father.
God changed because he's having Jews today follow New Testament laws, but not Old Testament laws. Those are done away with.
Yeah,
So God
because
changed his rules over time.
Christians aren't Jewish.
It was a misunderstanding in the first place. I think humans applied too much of their understanding, and it was a correction.
There's no Christians in the Bible, though.
But like but
yeah,
the
no, you're
term
right.
Jew,
There's no
the
Christians in the
term
Bible.
the term Jew refers to two things. It can be people who believe in Judaism, but it also can be like an ethnic.
The actual, yeah.
So like, so I mean, does God
I
change?
think of a Jew as a person who believes in the Judean God and believes in the Old Testament as the true and one Bible. But hey, you know what?
The God of the Hebrews.
Yeah, but I mean, in the Christian belief, most likely the Old Testament is just an old promise that God gave to the land of Israel.
Yep.
But then after that, the New Testament is the fulfillment of that promise of the Old Testament.
Yep.
That's in our Christian belief, and most likely this fulfillment is that the Old Testament was just a stage, kind of, to prepare the arrival of Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Then the New Testament
Which
is
was
Jesus Christ
prophesied.
fulfilling the prophecies and the fulfillments of the Old Testament, completing the 613 laws by heart, and most likely keeping the Sabbath with it, but also
I think
abolishing it and giving a new covenant.
Can I ask a question about which prophecy?
Wait for you go.
Which prophecies did he fulfill?
The
Which
kingdom,
prophecy did you fulfill? No,
Yeah, go
let
ahead.
me go on my notes
the
real quick.
donkey.
But okay, while he's going in his no, I don't know. What,
I got a question right quick, if I can
Go
ask.
for it.
If the Christians don't go by the Old Testament, that means everything Jesus
We
said is
do.
BS, because Jesus said he came to confirm the law, not to change it. So
Fulfill
if you
and
just couldn't, I
confirm.
mean, I'm not a Christian. I'm gonna let you know I'm not a Christian, because my opinion, I think, it's all fairy tales, and I can use Jesus' word to just take it apart.
Yo,
Period. But
host.
yo, what up, man?
Wait. Let's
host.
answer that question, and then Slave, you can go for it. But anyone want to answer that question?
Yo,
I think you're in a unique situation to interpret belief systems without the influence of the church and someone trying to tell you how to interpret it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got too far off. Can you repeat the last question?
Go for it. Repeat.
Oh, I just said, if the new covenant is the New Testament, then basically what Jesus said was bullshit, because he basically said, I'm here to confirm what already came beforehand.
and
Got
So
you.
basically he was saying, he's basically saying, look, nothing changed, y'all. It's the same shit. I'm just here to let you know
Exactly.
this shit is real. But
Exactly. Yep.
if you go by what Christians saying, Christians say, no, it's all new. And it's bullshit. For one, there's no Christians in the Bible in the first place.
why would there
Jesus
be?
was not because why? Because Christ was not his last name. That was his title. That was his title.
Look, his name was Yeshua. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I mean,
There
you
were no
wouldn't say
Christians in the
that.
Bible.
Listen, I think the message was that
Christians.
the law that he taught was always the case, and we were applying too much human logic, too many human rituals, things. You know, we as somebody I saw way earlier in the comments mentioned Plato's shadows. I think that's a good analogy. We paid way too much attention to the shadows and lost what the truth actually is. And that's what he was coming, you know, I think that was his message. He's coming to show us the light again.
Yeah.
Okay, why do Christians celebrate Christmas?
I think Christianity is still inside the cave. Y'all need to go outside and touch grass.
All right. Well, I asked you earlier, what's out there? What do you use? And you said nothing. So, I mean, if you want to live that way,
I investigate. I look into things. I
what
question
method?
them. Usually the scientific method.
Exactly. Okay. So I am a scientist.
Through
Now we can
philosophical
talk.
epistemics. Can I finish? Holy fuck. I mean, there's reason, there's logic, there's
What
mathematics, there's
tests do you use?
morality.
Wait, let him finish. Let him finish.
Like, I mean,
Fine.
if there's something that I want to see if it is true, I'm going to investigate if it is true, or if we have any information or experiment about this thing.
Yeah,
If we do
I have a
not,
question.
then I don't know if we can even discuss it.
I have a
Correct.
question for
how do
everyone.
you test if
I got-
things are true?
I have a question for everyone. Can you talk to God?
You have to know how.
God
Yeah.
No, no,
exists.
Know how?
no. I'm asking. Yes or no? Can you talk to God?
Were you here for when I was talking
Yes,
about the
yeah.
paper?
I've been seeking
Talking about-
God
Okay,
for
Jesus
20
said. Jesus said in the Bible, "You cannot see nor hear God."
I mean,
John
that
chapter
is
8. You cannot see nor hear God.
The Holy
He said
Spirit.
it himself.
Sorry,
Those are his
sorry.
words
The Holy
specifically,
Spirit.
word for word.
You're right.
He said you cannot see nor hear God. So when you say I'm waiting for God to talk to me, you're just gonna wait.
Wait for nothing.
You cannot. So I'm like, it's,
Do you know
these
what
are
we
these are
mean
things
by
that came from the
talk?
Bible.
You know what we mean by talk?
I'm gonna,
It's like talking to a brick wall.
Do you know what we mean by talk?
I mean,
Yes, no.
it's what.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
I don't know what you
No, I
mean.
guess
What
not
do you
then,
mean by
because
talk?
you're not going to say yes or no.
No,
Okay, so no.
I'm asking. I just answered your question. I said I don't know what you mean by talk. I just said it. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay. It's not literal. We're not going to be hearing of, we're waiting to see these things happen in real life. We're waiting to see a pattern happen. We're not waiting to see coincidences happen. We're waiting to see patterns.
Is Jesus God?
Is Jesus God? Human form.
Yes. Well, Jesus said he's not.
He's
Book of John. Simon Peter asked him straight up. He said no.
I
Correct.
disagree. Okay,
okay.
wait.
Give me the verse.
What?
Give me the verse where Jesus
said-
said, "I am not God."
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Simon
Wait,
Peter
pause.
asked him.
This is gonna
Simon
turn
Peter
into
asked him specifically, "Are you God?" He said, "Don't say that."
Wait, hold on. See,
Maybe
Look
they
it
were
up.
Give me the verse.
this is
questioning.
gonna turn into
Okay,
a Trinitarian.
if Jesus was God,
Wait, hold on.
if Jesus was God, if he was God,
Wait, hold on, chill. This is gonna turn into a Trinitarian versus oneness versus anything else outside of
Trinitarian
those
versus
two.
Unitarian.
Yeah. But also like that's kind of one of the issues I have with God, right? He left us this Bible, and some people think Jesus was God. I think that if I was to return to Christianity, I'd be a Trinitarian because Jesus does say like I am, and no one
I am.
he says like I think I am, and nobody
And
gets to the Father
yeah.
except through me, and
And
like
he says, "If you have seen me, you've seen the Father, and me and the Father are one." And so goes.
I am that I am.
yeah, he hints at being God.
Why would he say what you just said? Why
Why would he
only
say
through
what I
him?
just said?
Who are you talking about?
But
Well,
Oh, I
he
was
said
talking
what I
to the
just
host.
said.
Sorry.
oh wait, why would he say those things?
Why would he say only through me?
I think he was.
The reason why he said "only through me," you have to go back. You have to go back.
Wait,
to
I can't hear. Sorry, I was asking the host.
Oh my
Hold on,
fault.
you guys.
He was
Wait,
asking
no,
you.
I'm saying that I am is Moses.
Hold
Oh,
on,
man.
gentlemen. Hold
Wait,
on.
wait. Go ahead, Blackstone.
Sorry about that. No, I was just thinking. Sorry.
Go ahead, Blackstone. And I'll go after you.
I'm going to set out my basis, then ask a question. My basis: were you the one that said God cannot be understood? Yes or no?
Me?
No. JARD.
Oh, Jared. Oh, John.
Yeah.
So, what makes you think Coco would have the answer to that question? Is my actual question.
It's to encourage the thought of it. I have my own answer.
You know.
Fair.
But when it comes
And where
to
did
oh, go ahead. Okay.
and where did you get that answer?
Not through human logic.
What other logic is there other than human that you can access?
For a human, none.
You access
So you got something.
Spiritual logic.
You got this from logic that does not exist.
Logic is a
There's this
word.
magic
I've been
logic
talking
that
this whole time about
So is faith.
labels. Huh?
So is faith.
So is faith. Faith is a word. Faith. Yeah, sure. But what's your point?
My point is, if you try to boil something down to, it's just a word, you've now making any discussion with you meaningless.
You was going
and I
on,
don't want to
bro.
get there with
Let
that.
him finish.
You're
I don't
making a
wanna
bunch
get
of
to that point with
assumptions,
you.
and the assumptions
I'm
you're
not
pointing.
making an assumption. I'm asking questions.
Yo, let him
There's a
finish.
difference.
Let Jared finish, bro.
I mean, it sounds like you're assuming I have not
You can
post
assume
hoc
I'm making
applied
assumptions.
rationalization to it.
You can assume I'm making assumptions all you want.
I just pointed out one.
I think this conversation is turning into how do we
It's getting a little
ground
bit hostile.
how do we ground logic and also a worldview comparison. It's been flirting with a worldview comparison for a while now,
Oh
actually.
yeah, most definitely.
Definitely.
But
Yeah.
continue.
So I mean, I do science, which is entirely human logic based, and that's part of the reason I'm even joining similar TikToks. I think
Can I?
you know oh sure.
Wait, no, go ahead.
So
Continue, finish.
yeah, you keep saying.
Wait, let him
There's-
finish. Wait, Tony, let him finish. Then go after. Or
Oh, it's me.
yeah, go ahead, Jared.
Okay, so I was raised with these beliefs, and I've always been, in my own opinion, quite a logical person, and I was around adults that couldn't give good answers to any of my questions. So, like most people, I went to a temple that could actually provide truth, which is science. And after being in science for a while, I worry that the laymen have a misunderstanding of what we actually do in this temple.
You see how he doesn't use literal temple? You see what I'm saying? He uses it as a metaphor.
Hold on a second.
I'm just saying.
Well, hold on, Moon. Hold on. What do you mean by human logic? Is there another type of logic?
I'm avoiding making the assumption that most people fall into, which is that there's no logic aside from human logic.
Well, can you demonstrate that there's another type of logic?
I mean, we study a bunch of logic in animals, like crows are very smart.
Okay, so there's animal logic. There's human logic and animal logic. What other logic do we have?
Well, if there were to be other logic, would we assume that it's of human quality or of non-human quality, which we call animal?
Other logic? Is there another logic?
Hold on, wait, before you guys continue, Leo, I'm okay with you being up here, but also, what's your age?
I'm 24 years old, but Jesus loves you guys. I'm just messing around.
Okay,
I'll
no,
let you guys have this
you're
conversation.
cool. Stay as long as you want. You're fine. Just
Jesus lives physically. Thanks,
as
guys.
long as you don't interrupt.
seriously,
Do we?
Do we have an example of higher than human logic that you can demonstrate?
Yeah, I mean, you have to do the exact, what is counterintuitive, because, we don't actually talk about intuition when we say what's intuitive. We say what is simple to understand in human logic.
Is personal feelings that
Exactly, but when we
like
say
the laws of
intuitive,
reason.
that's not what we're talking about.
So what are you talking about?
Typically, when people use the word intuitive, especially in like the tech world, what they're saying is something that's so natural to human cognition that we don't have to think about it. We can just do it.
An axiom?
Well, why are we talking about intuition? And I was asking if there's a demonstration of another level of logic out there.
I know. I have to. Yeah, I'm not making it sound complicated on purpose. It's a complicated thing to try and explain.
Well, intuition would be like feelings. That wouldn't be like using reason.
Correct.
Rationality. That would be like something that's a lower category.
That is the exact assumption that I'm wondering if we should not be making.
Well, I'm not trying to make assumptions. I'm trying to see.
It's not you. It's everyone.
Exactly, you're talking about when you're saying there's a higher than human logic, and if this exists.
Yeah, it's not just you, it's everyone, because it's the same type of logic that had us thinking all the planets revolved around Earth. We think we're the best. Wait, what?
Who thought that?
It's the question you're answering.
Have any of y'all ever made or weaved a blanket?
I know how the process goes.
You mean sew, knit, or crochet?
Sewn and knit, yeah. Crochet.
Sewn and knit, both of them, either or.
It's my imagination for a blanket. That seems to work, or my intuition. But the issue I'm having is,
but my question is,
is there another logic out there that's higher than
can you answer my question? first, please?
Well, considering they were already on something before you tried to interject the question.
Right, but I
Use
was
different
answering his question.
threads.
Is that directed towards me?
No, I was directing it to the other guy, Tiny, whatever his name is.
Tiny science.
Tiny science.
Oh,
Tiny
I couldn't
If
see
I'm
it because
making quilts, I would probably use like patchworks, and like needle and thread.
right. But would you
So
think that
together,
if
it depends
you
on the
pulled
blanket.
one singular string out of the pattern, would it tend to fall apart over time?
If it was designed that way.
I think you're talking about the messy blanket of theism, maybe.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of threads pulled and different patches and
Well,
different pieces that are like
theism hasn't
thrown
yet to fall
together.
apart after
willy-nilly.
how many years?
I'm sorry?
The theism, especially Yahweh, Yeshua, they haven't yet to fall apart, or so said fall apart after thousands on
For a
thousands.
long time.
Actually,
It's not the system.
Where are we?
It's not the systems that break. It's those who involved in the systems that fall apart.
Where did it come?
Hold on. By the way,
I'm
where
confused
are
on
we
the
in
conversation.
where are we in the conversation? I know we were
We're away
somewhere,
from the
then we went
conversation.
down this path.
We went
I know
far,
we're
bro.
talking about logic right now, but how do we get?
It was
And
to
also,
the
how do
higher
you-
logic part.
It's an allegory?
This isn't higher logic. You pose the question. You pose the symbolism of theism to a blanket,
No,
but that's wrong just on comparison.
let me put it to you
Or
like
maybe
this.
I misunderstood how you were trying to do the comparison.
Right.
It was
So let me put it in simpler terms.
or an analogy.
Or yeah, that's what it was supposed to be, but I guess you didn't really understand it.
Okay.
Can I ask a question real quick though? Yo, Black
If
Stallion.
Hold on, guys. Go ahead, slave of Christ.
Yeah, Black Stallion. I got a question real quick.
Bro.
Shoot.
You like anime?
Yeah.
Have you seen One Piece?
Oh yeah.
Almost all of it.
Stuff for
Who
love.
hasn't seen One Piece?
Tight.
Oh, that's it.
What
wait.
was-
That's it.
Let's.
Well, I want to eventually.
All right,
go
so
into-
let me
That was just a personal
explain.
question.
Let me explain what I was gonna. So, if I were to, crochet a blanket, right? If I pull one singular strand of that yarn out, right, it'd fall apart over time, right? You said if
No,
any higher
depending on how you
logic,
design it.
how I design it, either way, it's gonna fall apart.
No, you can design a blanket with multiple. I don't know if you technically call it fail safes. I don't know what the proper crocheting term would be.
Have
But
you
it'll
ever?
essentially be a string that can be pulled out without the blanket collapsing, because it has a measure in it to allow for that.
Let me ask you something. You know how you have like. Have you ever had a wallet chain?
Wait, hold on, really quick, guys. I was like really excited for the anime question, but then it went nowhere, and now I'm very sad and disappointed.
Like, bro, like, what were you like?
For
I
real.
was trying to know what's gonna happen.
Yo,
bro.
low key, I was kind of excited too because it was
I
one
was
piece.
too, yo.
You feel me?
I like.
Nah, bro, you can't
I feel
just
like
bring one piece and then just stop it there, bro.
for real.
He just stopped it there. I feel like I've been edged.
Like, no, personally, I'm just gonna wait till Elbath is done before I start it up, because I watch One Piece in batches.
That's what I'm doing too. I haven't even watched Egghead yet, actually.
I mean, there's
I'm binge
if you
watching.
want to think like this, there's truth in everything. Like,
Yeah.
do y'all see yourselves as believers in the One Piece and willing to go look for it
Low
or not?
key. Low key.
I mean, it is.
I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
no.
Yeah.
Pause. I
I
don't
ain't gonna lie,
believe
hold
the
on.
One Piece exists. I have been told the One Piece
It's just as
exists,
fictional.
and there is relative evidence in the One Piece world that
Think
the
about
One
it.
Piece
Before
exists. I don't
the four
believe
rivers
it
going
exists.
upwards.
I can prove it exists.
Okay,
by
but
finding it.
is Oda a necessary being for One Piece to exist, though?
I don't think so.
Because I do believe eventually over time someone would Have you ever heard of the infinite monkeys with infinite time on a typewriter? and eventually one of them create Shakespeare?
Yeah, I heard of that.
You are one of those infinite monkeys. If Oda didn't create One Piece, someone else would.
Yeah, but that would take probably thousands on thousands of
We
years.
have no way to measure that. Because when it comes
I said
down to
probably.
me and the writer of the Seven Deadly Sins, we be on the same wavelength about too much
Yo.
shit for me not to be mad.
Yo. Bro, what's the Seven Deadly
Oh,
Sins?
sorry. The Seven Deadly Sins is a different anime.
I know that.
That is all about overcoming your base earthly desires. I honestly believe it would be amazing for Christians.
I love it.
I watched it. I loved it.
I
Actually.
know that anime. I
So, yeah.
literally saw it in college.
But like,
Seven Deadly Sins.
no, it really is a matter of me and that motherfucker has been on the same page since before his manga started, and I'm mad I didn't do it first. Let this be a notation to everybody. If you have an idea, just throw it out into the universe.
Real shit.
Yep.
Don't be afraid on who's gonna talk shit about it, because everyone's gonna talk shit eventually.
Oh yeah.
What about Attack on Titan, though?
Oh, that's kind of
honestly. I liked it until they got to the ocean.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I feel like it took on a much different vibe, which is okay. I just needed a different anime to do that vibe. I needed to either start there or a different anime does that vibe. Because I pseudo fucked with a truly grand fucked zombie apocalypse story, which I thought that's what it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you guys think certain animes promote certain worldviews?
Wait, actually, speaking of what, Jared, speaking of what you were saying, I think the One Piece can be metaphorical for life, and I think that I think objective truth exists out there. There's some kind of stance-independent truth that maybe God exists, maybe something outside of us exists, objective truth. And I think that me personally, well, I don't say this, it's a bit cringy, but I say we're all chasing truth and we're all giving our ideas and seeing which is most probable, and the truth is the One Piece that we're looking for.
Dude, it's actually crazy that you say that, because that is exactly the reason that I don't define myself as Christian, because I think everyone misinterprets the meanings that are written in the Bible. I think, they love to say our God is the truth, R is the one God, blah, blah, blah.
Damn it. We just moved away from anime.
My God, oh, no, you can bring it back after this quick. My God is truth. And no matter if it's, talking about spirituality or doing my science.
Full Metal Alchemist truth?
I'm not going to lie. I'm embarrassed to say I haven't seen it yet. I'm also on season 1 of One Piece.
Bro. Okay.
You're only on season 1.
I will say, if
you
gotta
catch
out
up,
if you like Full Metal... I will say, if you need to test if you like Full Metal Alchemist, watch Brotherhood. If you already fuck with the concept of everybody gets into this bitch with a specific power and it's not about strength, it's about knowledge, watch regular Full Metal Alchemist.
Yo, what about that one girl?
Full Metal Alchemist, I feel like...
Wait, hold on, guys. Go ahead, Dream.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when it comes to Full Metal...
Yeah,
get fucked, loser. I get permission. No, I'm kidding. But it feels like in Full Metal Alchemist, the original adaptation was way darker and took it to a way darker place because it kind of followed the vibe of the very early beginning. But Brotherhood starts to become way more hopeful near the end. It starts to become more and more hopeful as time goes on, and more kind of just look at the connections of people and how important they are, and what's the purpose of science and religion in reality or in life, whatever, etc., and also about multiculturalism. It becomes this very big, happy story, hopeful story about how humans can come together.
Well, yeah, regular.
But then Full Metal Alchemist original is just fucking depressing.
Yo,
it's actually a matter of you technically have it backwards
half dog
to where
whatever the fuck that was.
Hold up. Hold up, real fast. It's actually a matter of Dream has it backwards to where Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is more faithful to the manga, while Full Metal Alchemist was the equivalent of we're just gonna shoot off this mid-season cash grab. And that's what the original Full Metal Alchemist is in relative standing. relative standing, while
I thought it was
Brotherhood is
pretty
just a
good.
straight, almost 1-for-1 with the manga.
Yeah, the 1-for-1 one I'd say is more hopeful, Brotherhood. Or did I mix them
Well, yeah.
up when I was talking? Brotherhood, I think, is becoming more hopeful about like the connections of humanity. And
No,
the
you are
original, because I feel like the biggest branch was at the part that everyone knows about, because they didn't really know, because the manga wasn't like there wasn't that much more of the manga, so they didn't know really where to go. So they just kind of like kept that beginning, just like not edginess, but like gritty reality, kind of just like dark
Gritty
vibe
1940s
until
Germany reality.
Wait, hold on,
Yeah,
pause there.
sorry.
I was about to let Carl go, but he dropped. Gosh darn! But okay, continue.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're really good.
Yeah, so that one, it's a little weirder and a little hard. I don't know. It's the original adaptation is very interesting, but Brotherhood is what the manga was, and Brotherhood is just it's a very difficult introduction anime. Oh, like I said, after the part that everyone knows about, it starts, small things start to accumulate, and it starts to diverge really hard, such that the main villain, the ending, the origin of the sins, all these different things are different. There's like a whole bunch of different changes. And so it like basically becomes its own gritty fanfic, as opposed to the actual manga, which goes from this like gritty, dark situation to this like hopeful, see the unit, yeah, multicultural Hakuna Matata shit. Yeah, exactly.
Hakuna Matata shit.
Right.
Hakuna Matata that bitch ass.
Like,
Dude, he
but
said
given
that shit perfectly. Hakuna Matata. I was like, fuck me.
Yeah,
I can't say it because I don't know if it's racist. No, I'm kidding.
Relatively, I have to say it correctly, or else my ancient Jamaican and
Your ancestral,
my ancestral grandmother will descend from the heavens just to beat my ass for it.
Just to beat your ass, fucking shit.
Hey, black people got to deal with that shit. Coco knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wait, have you ever had one of those moments to where you commit the perfect, when I say crime, I mean crime of the household. You got away with it, you cleaned up everything, but the ancestors fucking snitch on you?
Real shit.
Yeah.
Like, god damn it!
Yeah, grandmas and like, yeah, you're like other family members.
My great grandma come back from the grave to snitch on my ass.
You're just like, just shut up! I could have got away with it.
It's like it's your great grandma or something, and you're just like, God damn it! I don't even know what you're fucking saying. And they're just like, get the switch in whatever fucking language.
Yeah.
What episode of One Piece are you guys on?
Oh man, I'm 7.
On my thing. Shoot, I read the manga till book 999, and then I kind of gave up on it. Like, One Piece just keeps going, bro.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of becomes dog shit over time.
It's more on the level of there's so much going on that you can't really ask someone to make it short and sweet.
No, for real.
Well,
that's the whole point of it.
The bigger problem is all the characters. Oh, sorry.
No, I was saying that's the whole point of it. Like that's why it's so good, because it keeps going on. Like there's some animes out there where it's like it only goes on for like a season, 2 seasons maybe, and I'm like, dude, this sucks because it's really good, but
bro, my life keeps going on. Doesn't mean it's good. What the fuck?
Huh?
No,
my life keeps going on. Doesn't mean it's good.
No. I was gonna get to that. 1 second. I was gonna say, but it's good, and it just keeps going, and it keeps not getting more good, but it's good, and it keeps going. You feel me?
I don't think so. I think it gets worse in quality.
Some people are just into some people are into long.
It's literally like you discover more and more things as you go. That's what's good about the show. Like you keep discovering.
I think that's fine. It's just They
Wait,
add
hold on, wait.
so
Yo, I
much
get hyped
shit
about
that
finding
never
yeah.
fucking matters.
Wait, hold on,
Well,
hold on.
hold up.
Zero,
We don't know if it
It's
doesn't matter yet.
irrelevant. I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on, guys. Zero wanted to say something, but yeah, One Piece is long as fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead, Zero.
I was just saying, like, some people are into like long, like, story type animes, like One Piece, for example, obviously. And some people are into like short animes, like Soul 11 and stuff. Kind of just like different preference based stuff. I don't
You
know.
count solo leveling as a
I think
short
my
anime?
whole thing. Oh, sorry.
Because I can enjoy a short or like a short anime, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I wish it was a little bit longer, but you know, One Piece, I really do fuck with it because it's long and it's good. And in my opinion, it's pretty good. All the way up to like, I mean, I don't know. I would say it's funny.
Even you have it like it's all good all the way up to.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah,
hold up. I
it-
want to know
okay,
what do you...
okay. It starts
Wait, hold
getting
up,
less
hold
funny.
up, hold
It
up.
starts getting less funny. All right, it starts getting less funny after the time skip. I'll admit that.
Damn.
Well,
What do you mean
yeah,
less funny?
that's where it kind of gets more serious.
The time skip was like 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
It was a while back.
He's a wild
And like, no,
man.
I do want to state, no matter what, I haven't seen anything in One Piece not play out to some form of a conclusion, in my personal opinion.
It's just that the conclusions are dog shit.
What conclusion did you not like? What conclusion did you not like?
Fuck, bro. What the fuck?
I'm saying this is
Was
full,
the end
I don't
of
give a fuck about your
Egghead
religious
Island.
affiliation. We are friends
Yo, I
right
haven't
now.
been. I have
What
not
conclusion
got
did
there
you not
yet.
like?
Chill out.
The One Piece is gonna end up being the
You
friends
think
we made
this
along
is
the
the-
way. That's gonna be the end
I'm
of
on
it.
Have you ever
751.
pushed your
I'm on
agenda with your
751.
life
I'm not
on
there
the
yet.
line?
Is everybody up here atheist?
I'm agnostic.
No, there's some Christians mixed in, but we're all having fun right now.
Yeah, we're
But
talking
Dream,
about anime.
Okay,
hold
we
up, no.
all have God
Screw
and anime
everything
on our
else.
side.
I want to know what Dream didn't like. Not to convince him
The
of
end
everything. I
of
just want to know.
Egghead was the end of Egghead started so good, and the end of Egghead, I was like, what the fuck was the point of half of that? Who gives a shit?
What do you
What
mean?
the fuck was that?
I
What
feel
the
like it was
fuck
pretty
was
good. I feel like it
Alright,
went along with the
that
story.
fight in the anime and what is it, like whole
Hey,
cake
don't
against that
spoil it.
dude that Luffy was fighting for
Please.
like 30 episodes? That was kind of
Cracker?
Wait, someone said don't spoil it. Okay,
Don
we should
Flamingo?
stop. We should
Oh
stop.
shit!
Yo,
Don't spoil it,
Someone
though.
said what?
Flamingo. That shit was funny. All right.
Wait, someone said don't spoil it. We should stop.
Yo,
I'm
me.
trying not to
Yeah.
spoil too much, but
Because I'm only on
Okay,
751.
so we'll make this discussion to where Egghead, anything involving Egghead is off the table.
Because I only just got past Dressrosa.
Oh shit! You far behind, boy.
Yeah, I'm far behind, dog. I'm far behind.
You best run.
Yo, y'all gotta look. I'm new to this. I'm new to this. All right.
Coliseum was tough.
Wait,
You haven't
Dream.
even gotten
Like all
the
the fights
silver
in the
mine
house.
yet?
No.
Dream.
Oh wait, no, I got
Yeah.
the silver mine. You right.
You fully
I got
caught
the
up?
silver mine.
Okay.
with the
So did
manga.
you see the Heart of Gold movie?
What's like the anime?
Wait, I haven't seen the what?
Oh, I actually don't watch the
Part-
anime. I'm fully caught up with the manga.
The manga?
Manga.
Manga,
Yo, me as
different.
fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Manga. Get the fuck.
Okay, I was raised in the West. I'll say it in the best fucking language in the world, Canadian English.
Well, what the fuck?
This is trash, gang.
yeah, damn right. I need to stop yelling.
I'm
It's
sorry,
fucking
no. If
11.
I'm going to give any language the best language in the world, I'm more going to lean towards
Mandarin.
Japanese.
like either German or Italian or a bastardized mixture of both.
Bro's been studying.
What about Nihongo? This no.
Bro, what?
What about like
Good
ancient
ewa.
hieroglyphics?
But like, no, I'm sorry. I just need to know.
Dude, no, we should have ancient hieroglyphics. That shit was cool as fuck. Okay.
Yo,
Have
know
you
that
met
shit
my
was-
boy yet?
Low key though. He's got a point.
What the fuck?
Have
is
you
this?
met this low key spoiler boy yet?
Yo, listen,
Oh, yes.
listen.
Have you met my boy yet?
Yes.
Listen,
Okay.
Fucking. Yeah, I think honestly, I think my thing with One Piece is just like in the beginning, it was just like, oh, we're gonna have all these like mini adventures, and it's gonna be like so fun, and then every once in a while we'll have like a larger saga. But then it became this like huge thing. I feel like as it became popular, it was like, no, we need to add more elements. We need more things to have backstories for, etc., etc. And you know what? Some of those like side stories are actually banger. Like
Well,
One
let's
Piece,
hope
the
that
love
the
letter
One Piece-
thing, that was
Yeah,
apparently
yeah.
an adaptation of several stories. So there's like good shit in it at times. It's just it became this like huge, like universal. Oh, we have to do this thing. When before it was just like, what?
Bro, that shit's
like
top 3
closing
best
pirate
anime, bro. Or 2. Top 3
I'm
best
hoping
anime,
that the
bro.
One Piece is actually something good though, because imagine the if the conclusion
no.
of the show.
Nah, it's gonna be dog shit.
If it's
No,
just
no. Oda
yo,
has
low key,
confirmed
if
that
it's
the One
friends,
Piece is a
I'm
physical
flipping my shit
treasure
out.
they can hold. He
Oda said
actively
it's
said
not
in an
friends.
interview, "I don't believe in that power of friendship bullshit."
If it's power of friendship,
But he
bro.
also said he doesn't like damsels in distress.
Bro.
And we know about you've read. I'm not gonna say anything, but you know.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm sorry.
I'm
Which
more-
arc do you think had a full damsel in distress?
Are you caught up to the manga?
Unfortunately, no. I don't have the ability to read
I
like
was
that.
avoiding it. Fuck.
I'm more so interested in like what.
I'm just gonna look. Are they really a damsel in distress, or are they actually the main villain of the arc? Like, you got to think about that type of shit.
Real shit.
Holy shit. Your
Yeah.
agendas. Bro, that was a powerful agenda. Fuck.
Like, no, it's a matter of,
plus two.
Because, like, no, it's a matter of when I truly do look at One Piece, yes, every arc has a princess that requires help, but she is still fighting on her own 2 feet until she can't anymore. Like, that is and I don't technically personally count that as a damsel in distress. I count that as someone who is not strong enough and requires to ask for help. And then once they ask Luffy for help, then he says, "Hold my fucking hat," and beats ass.
Liberation.
I can't say it. I can't say anything. Bro.
But okay, well, that's a lot of manga and anime. Back to the God debates.
What the fuck?
We got our whole sidetracked right there, you know what I'm saying? That was awesome.
And we can all blame Salvation for it.
Yo.
But yeah, do you guys got anything else for me or for anyone? Thank you guys
You're
for being
agnostic,
here.
Coco?
Yeah, I'm agnostic.
Why?
Like when
why?
I think there's good arguments for Christianity and
Hell no.
and more good arguments for like atheism and the other religions I haven't really studied, like Egyptian mythology.
You know
or
what? I'm gonna
Norse
go
mythology.
start watching One Piece again. I'll see y'all
I'm gonna
later.
be honest, bro. I feel like there's like enough definitive evidence to say there's not like and like in all reality, if there was really a God, don't you think like you wouldn't have to like search for this God? Like there would probably just be like because there's like people that are like universalists that like believe that you don't even have to like believe in God to go to heaven or something like that.
That
like,
is okay.
You could just like you would think that you wouldn't have to like look your whole life. Like it should be like pretty easy to like find God because like I was Christian too, like for a long period of time, and like I never found God, so that's why I turned atheist. That was like one reason. I was like, if you can't like really, if you don't have any like actual evidence, like say there's a God, I feel like that's a good reason to like not believe in him.
Yeah, I think divine
You know what?
hiddenness was like a peak argument. Yeah, divine hiddenness from of evil, for sure.
One thing that I'm now thinking about.
Sorry, I was gonna ask the guy. Well, yeah. So are you saying if he knows how to exactly convince you to believe him, why doesn't he?
I mean, yeah, something like that. Like, I would feel like there would be some sort of like, because some Christians just say like a good reason to believe in God is because like these tiny little hints that there might be God, like, oh, that like you like almost got like hurt or something, and like you got like this crazy miracle that happened or some shit. Like they'll say some dumb stuff like that. I don't think that's definitive proof like I got. Like, I would need like actual real evidence.
It's not proof. There's no proof of anything, dude.
What is your
But
standard of
God has already spoken. His word is his voice, you know? And he still speaks through
Why that is a bad
Spirit.
sentence, right?
He spoke to you, gang?
What?
He's been speaking to you, twin?
No, let me finish. He still speaks through the spirit, through people, and through what happens around us. If someone says like that they can't hear him, sometimes it's that it's not silent, but more as it's like you don't recognize his voice. Not voice as in like, hey there. No, it's not that like it's not a voice. It's not that like you don't hear it. It's not audible.
It's not a voice.
Bro,
It's not even like.
I'm sorry.
Like,
How do you
can't
have a non-audible voice?
Oh God, that doesn't even follow, gang.
It's a spiritual voice.
The fuck is
what?
a spirit?
Are you asking what a spirit is?
Yes. Show me a way to measure a spirit.
I can't.
If me and you get into a fight right now and I win, did I just have more spirit than you?
Possibly.
Dragon Ball Z in this shit?
Possibly, dude. Honestly, possibly.
Your power level was
Thank
over
you for touching
9,000.
that, Coco.
Coming back to the Ryu conversation.
I may have had no spirit to fight. You know, I have no will.
I'm scared of his power level. It's over.
Now, it's a matter of I
9,000.
understand will. Will is the determination to do an action. But what is spirit?
A spirit. Do you know what a spirit is? Biblically or realistically, you know?
I know spirit in terms of anime, power systems, and all that other shit. But I don't know a spirit in this reality.
Because you don't have God and anime on your side, loser.
Real shit.
I have anime. I'm trying to find God.
All right, so
because hey, I will.
You looked up
personally. I will gladly be a servant of God if it means I do good.
Or two.
The way I see my life, I am a tool for good, and it is my own responsibility to make sure that I am doing good at all times.
Yo, that is awesome.
If God wants to talk to me and let me be His tool, He needs to talk to me about it.
Talk to you. He's not gonna directly to you. He's
I can't trust that it actually came from God.
Yo, look. Let me explain this to you.
Hold on, wait. No, I need to say this. I have had Christians who have claimed Christians. I should be 100% honest here. I have had people who claim to be Christians who tried to use me for evil, and the only reason I caught that is because I didn't believe in God.
Then they'll be punished.
What do you mean?
Okay, they will be punished, but for me, it's a matter of trusting them almost led me to do bad. And for me, that's unforgivable on my part.
I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry that people did that to you. They're not the real people of God. Real people of God will tell you.
Okay, so what measurement tool can I use to find the quote-unquote real people of God?
You have to be able to discern. Do you know what discernment is?
Great. I only have discernment through disbelief in God. Is there another tool I can use?
You can't just disbelieve in God because
what if he tried to smell it though?
Are you saying smell it?
What if he tried to smell for God?
Pause.
That's kind of
weird. No, I can actually distinguish people by scent, and I'm not talking about BO or odor. I'm talking about every individual person when I meet them has a specific quote unquote scent, and the only reason why I relate it to scent is because it is usually a feeling I get in the tip of my nose.
You know what that is?
Just give a fucking dog consciousness.
Do you know what they do?
That's fucking crazy. I'm Rene Descartes. Rene Descartes LARP.
Yeah.
That is actually your intuition of that person. You feel you are more empathetic than other people, and
no, I'm not.
No,
I think he's saying he got a really good smell.
I'm not. I have a very high, drastic lack of emotion for people.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but he's got good smell.
Type shit.
Like, truly, honestly, you have swung and a miss twice on me, bro.
He said type shit.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. I truly am.
Like, no, I truly do not understand emotions, but I understand how emotions affect people.
Wait, do you guys
Stoicism final boss? Hey, you're stoic final boss, King. Or two.
Yo, this conversation's a bit hilarious. Like,
thank you. I do try to be hilarious.
I just said
Like, no, I
Phil thinks
actively
he's
try to make
fucking
people
Light
laugh
Yagami
solely
from Death
because
Note.
laughter is a way to fight cancer.
Laughter is a way to fight what?
Cancer.
Stoic, dude.
That
You're
makes
stoic
no
right
sense.
now, bro.
But yeah,
So
like
it's a matter of, for me, there
Thought
is no
chemo was
reason not to
also-
add a bit of brevity in everything unless I'm fighting against a 1940s Germany person. Then I have to go full, oh, my only goal is to kick your ass.
yeah.
How
But
does
yeah,
that work?
none of us believe in spirit. I don't even believe in a soul. Like we don't have any way of seeing it or measuring it.
What's your
What's the point in me not schmurdering you, or schmurdering him, or schmurdering anybody else?
Why do you want
That's
to?
like,
Hold up. Wait, hold up. Now we need to reel this back to your childhood type shit. When
No,
you
no, no,
invoke
wait,
your
genuine
will,
question.
what do you
Genuine
invoke
question.
it for?
Wait, what?
When you invoke your will, what do you invoke it for?
I personally invoke it for good. Personally, I invoke it for
Okay.
whatever I
Why
want.
do you believe it would be good to take anybody's life?
To protect mine.
Okay. So no one here is threatening you, or do you feel threatened?
But if in this hypothetical
I don't
instance,
get what we're getting to, but
if in this hypothetical
cook.
instance, I thought it was good to kill you or murder him.
Okay.
You feel me?
So you've rewound it back to you believe it will be good. Why would you believe it will be good?
Let's
by the
say
way,
in this hypothetical, I had a mental
Okay, why
issue.
in this hypothetical would you believe it'd be good?
also, by
That's
the way,
fine.
Sorry,
I might
Coco,
dip
you
in.
wanna say something?
I might dip in like 12 minutes and join another live. But that's it.
So,
Good.
let's say in this
That means we gotta
hypothetical,
speed this up.
I was I had very bad mental issues, right?
So you believe taking my life would cure your mental issues
No,
in this hypothetical?
I just thought it was okay. I just thought that I
Why
didn't
did you
like
think it was okay?
because I didn't like you. Let's say I didn't like you.
Why didn't you like me?
I don't know. You something about
If you can't give a reason for why you didn't like me, then we need to figure out the reason why you didn't like me in this hypothetical.
like I said, mental issues.
You could be a scorned lover in this one.
I have mental issues, but I don't take people's lives just because I don't like them.
You have different mental issues than schizophrenia. Do you know what schizophrenia is?
No, I have schizophrenia.
So if you
No,
know
I
what
have schizophrenia is. I see the monsters in the shadows type shit.
Oh, you
But
do.
I've learned how to deal with that bitch.
Okay.
Wait. Actually, wait, stop. I heard you say this the other day, and Dream of Dawn, Black Stallion, you two are like the only two people I know who both have schizophrenia.
Well, now there's probably more. It's just a matter of people hide it.
Disorder.
Technically, I would probably be considered a person with schizophrenia, but
Well, no, there's like certain things. Like you're prone to psychosis, and a big thing during psychosis is your sense of so the word is chronoception, but your sense of chronoception decays, where it's your ability to order events in your head or figure out what the present is. Your entire
Yeah.
idea of time starts to collapse. So
yeah, it's been happening.
that's usually what it is.
Crazy.
Huh? It's been happening. I mean, like I do have like
tired eyes.
Then I
am
would
not
say, see a fucking
self-diagnosis by
doctor.
any means.
Yeah, you should see a doctor and get diagnosed.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
always.
living. I'm chilling. I'm living fine. I mean, I'm not like
Well, the
my
idea is
perception
just
of
like
time is okay. It's just that sometimes perception of time can be weird because I'm like, was that 2 minutes and then it turns out to be 5 and then it turns out to be
Oh
10.
no, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, like you're in like your memory collapse. Oh, you fucking bird!
He has a pet bird. He has a pet bird.
Oh, I thought a bird just flew in through his window.
He has a.
I thought a full
Stop!
pigeon flew in and said, "Ooh, food."
Sorry, don't eat that. Oh my fucking god. Okay, he dropped it.
Oh.
He dropped it.
I'm not
Oh,
diagnosing
shit.
myself, by the way. I said I might. I might.
He has a parrot.
It's a different thing, basically. It's a different thing. Your memories collapse so that you can have hallucinations, affected
No,
by
that's
your
what I was talking
emotions.
about, though. The
You start-
hallucinations.
Okay, do you see things?
like I was gonna get to that. I'm a very spiritually inclined person. I see a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things in general.
No. I mean, do you
Does
visualize, like, in your vision, do things exist? Or are things, like, kind of there in your vision?
I've been able to see, like, spirits, dude. Like, I don't even know how to explain it.
What do they look like?
I've seen a big, tall, skinny shadow figure, dude.
That's just Coco.
In the corner of your eyes?
No.
At night usually?
Shadow people? What do you mean by that?
So shadow people is one of like the most basic hallucinations that you'll get. It's usually like a very early one.
But also,
it's also easily caused by bad sleep patterns. So if you have like really bad sleep patterns,
hellhounds.
what did they look like?
So think of like a typical chupacabra, and it being just purely like a shadow, like a physical shadow, you know?
Okay, no, I get what you mean, but like,
I have to stop you.
These are.
I need this to stop real fast. Dream, give me a second. When you say hellhound, I get 3 different images in my head. When you say chupacabra, I get 5. So we gotta narrow this down a little bit.
Okay.
My boy.
So think of a dog, but like a wolf dog, right?
A coyote?
Like a coyote, but its hair standing up. You know how it spikes?
Like a afraid coyote, or a coyote with hedgehog quills. Those cartoonish hedgehog quills, I should say.
Kind of like think of like a wolf, cartoonish wolf, but with its hair standing up. Kind of like a hedgehog quill.
Now, wait, can I ask you, when you recall this, is the thing in good, quote, resolution, I'll say? So, like, you can pick out features, or does it feel like features are kind of mixed around, but you can kind of tell where they are or approximate where they are?
Considering that it came into my room, then, you know, I was looking at it directly. I could picture its whole face, like see its whole face.
What color was its eyes?
Red. It was green.
Well, you could see its whole face. So can you tell me specific details? What was the nose like?
Let's see. Wrinkly.
Like, no, I can describe all of my monsters. Let's go.
Well, no, the idea is that, like, it depends on, like
very triangular space.
He might actually be like hallucinating things, and it usually does start with shadowy figures because those are kind of like the simplest things you can hallucinate, because your hallucinations kind of work off your past memories and your current emotional state, because your memories are collapsing. So actually, this might be the better question to ask. Do you still know what's in the past, what's in the present, and what's in the future? Or like what?
Well,
sorry, just past and present. Just past and present.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not omniscient, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's the thing that I would just be most worried about if that got worse. Because like I said, it's like total memory collapse.
No, I know what's in the past, I know what's in the now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know
these are usually are these usually when you're tired?
No.
When are they usually happening?
Dude, randomly. Randomly. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, okay, so
like, do they happen randomly during the day in light?
We are trying so hard to
never really. I've never had one during the day. I've seen something during the day.
Wait, before we continue, I'm not a doctor. This is just me probing and being irresponsible. I just want to let that be known. Okay?
Sure. All right, well, yeah, that's fine. It's totally fine.
I've seen stuff like this during the day, but it's never been like extreme to that extent.
Yo, you talking about